Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I'm going to be doing a full face of testing Poundland makeup. So I did a testing the Poundland light coverage foundation a couple of weeks ago now. I'm going to leave it linked down below if you guys want to check it out. But you guys seem to really enjoy it, and I believe it's a bit of a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury Light Wonder. And we did a bit of a comparison. It looks super similar. I was so impressed with how it looked, and I basically just thought, why not do a full face of Poundland makeup testing the whole range. I have got so much brand new makeup in front of me that I'm so excited to try. I've literally been itching to try this for days now. As always, before we get started, hi, if you're new, welcome to my channel, and of course please do click that subscribe button because it's so lovely to have you here. I'll leave all of my links, my Instagram, my TikTok and everything like that down below in the description box. So without further ado, let's get going. I curled my hair this morning using my Mollie Volume 1 curlers, but I did it on freshly blow-dried hair and I absolutely love it. I feel like I'm always going to do this now whenever I need to curl it because it looks absolutely incredible. As always, I'm just taking my little trusty clips, my beauty wet ones, just to get the hair out of my face so we can properly focus on the makeup. Okay, we're all zoomed in now. Just to clarify, all that I've done to my face is just washed it as normal, and then I've just applied my Kiehl's Everyday Face Cream, which I shown in the last video. I use it every single day before I put makeup on. I thought, let's just take you through what makeup I have got. So for foundation, I've got the Keep On Glowing Illuminating Foundation that I tested in the previous little Poundland testing Charlotte Tilbury video. I won't focus too much on this because you guys can obviously go and see that video for a more in-depth review on it, but I also decided to pick up another lighter shade. Now I do actually have some fake tan on, so I'm probably going to mix the two. So I've got the shade 1 Swan, and then I've also got 6 Olive. As powders go, I've got the Good to Glow highlighter, I've then got the Good to Glow matte bronzer, and then I've got the Smoothly Does It press powder. For eyes and eyebrows, I have got the Slay the Brow tinted brow gel. I got this one in the shade 2 Brunette. I've got the little mascara that they do. I'm pretty sure it's the only one they do, or the only one that my local one did. So this is the Turn Up the Volume and Define mascara. I got the Pro Liquid Liner in brown shade 4. I always wear brown eyeliner now, so I was actually really pleased to see this. And if it's really good, I'm definitely going to be getting this more often because I do get the roller lash one, but it's so expensive for what it is. I also got the Dewy It's Showtime Prime and Fix Spray. This is part of the same range as the foundation, and I know that you guys left a few comments for me to try this, so I decided to pick it up. And then I've also got the Hide and Chic Multi-Use Concealer, and this one is in the shade 1 Swan as well. So I got shade 6 here first. To be honest, I might be able to get away with this all over my face because, like I said, I have fake tan, so we'll see how we do. And then if I need to lighten it up, I will use the lighter shade. Just using my Real Techniques little complexion sponge. I felt like I said that really weird because I was like going on my neck and it was like vibrating. This is basically just the Real Techniques one. I've been using this for years and I love it so much. This colour is actually blending in really well with my tan, which is really good to know because this can be a really nice little like coverage tan that I can use for like when I'm going on holiday or just when I don't fancy anything full coverage. I don't know if I mentioned it in my last video, but if I am going for full coverage, I always use the NARS Sheer Glow, so I always tend to go for quite a glowy foundation. So this is how the foundation is sitting, super glowy. Just like I said in the video, I am in love with this and I just think it's so good for the price. I forgot to mention that other than obviously this foundation and the pressed powder but in a different shade, I haven't actually tested any of these products out before, so we're both kind of experiencing it together. We're both going to see how well they're getting on. Okay, so this is what the concealer looks like. Oh, okay, so it's like an applicator. I didn't know if it was going to be like a sponge or what. I don't really like how these are applicated because I find them like not the easiest to apply. So you got this in the shade 1 Swan because I like having a super light concealer. I feel like it would be a lot easier if you were to put it on your finger and then put it onto your face, but we'll move. Put a little bit. Ooh, running out already. And I've got a few spots here as well, so I'm just gonna like cover those up slightly. Did forget to mention, I do use tanning drops on my face whenever I fake tan. The ones I'm loving at the minute are the Skinny Tan like coconut water drops. I've literally just dropped 6 of those last night, which is why my face probably looked a little bit tanned even without the makeup on. It's already super light, and it does feel like it's blending really nicely. Like it's not thick or anything, it's not like cakey, which is good. It actually is so brightening. I feel like I need to properly blend this out because it's going all over my cheek. It's super, super dewy. It's not a matte concealer whatsoever, which I really like. I don't think it was meant to be a matte concealer. I mean, it looked quite dewy on. I actually really like that concealer. I feel like it has helped to brighten my under eyes, definitely. I wouldn't say it's like the most insane coverage in the world, but it's definitely helped to brighten my under eyes and my nose. So far, it goes really, really nicely with the foundation as well. So, super impressed with that one. I'm going to do it in a little bit of a funny order. I'm going to do my brows now, and then I'm going to put on some powder, because I always feel like if I put powder on straight away, it can really cake up my face. So we're going to do that first. I'm honest, they didn't have like a massive variety of brow shades to choose from. I usually tend to use the Benefit Gimme Brow. They've got so many shades, and I love using shade 3. This colour was like the closest I could find to that. Zoomed you in as well. Okay. Oh, I don't know about this. Already I'm using it and it feels really dry. Like whenever I use my Benefit one, it's like super like, I don't want to say wet because it's not wet, but it's like not as dry as this is coming off. They obviously need waxing, so I feel like my brows aren't going to look in their best shape. But I don't know. I mean, it's paying off in the tint, like the colour's definitely paying off. Would I call this a brow gel? No, because it doesn't feel like a gel on my eyebrow. When you use a brow gel, you're obviously meant to feel like your brows are like stuck in, and I don't feel like this. Like I feel like I'd actually have to use a clear brow gel on top to try and like fix it in. You know what, the best way I could describe this brow gel is it feels greasy on my eyebrows. Like it doesn't feel like a gel, it feels greasy. The colour, really good. I'd say like a good solid like 8 or 9 out of 10. The gel itself, non-existent. It literally feels like brow grease. Okay, I feel like my brows look really crazy and like out there and chunky and just a bit of a mess. I don't know if I'm really feeling my brows. Hopefully when the rest of my makeup's done, it might look a bit better. Okay, we're now going to move on to the powder. So this is obviously the pressed powder in Translucent 1. And to do this, I'm going to be using this Barbie Skinny Dip brush, which I haven't used before, but it's definitely a powder complexion brush. So I'm going to pick up some of the product and just pop it on my forehead. I don't put powder everywhere because I like to look quite glowy, and I feel like powder obviously mattifies your makeup, but I am just going to pop it on my chin and a bit on my nose and just under my eyes, because those are the areas where my makeup seems to kind of come off a bit, and then I'm also just going to bring it down to my neck slightly. It's a good powder, it's not cakey, it's not like horrific, it's not sort of separated on my face, it looks really nice. Once again, just bringing you in closely, but it hasn't caked on my face and it also hasn't separated, so again, I actually do really like this powder. I feel like it's definitely not taken away from the glowiness of the foundation and the concealer. I actually think it looks really, really nice. Moving on to other powder products, so I've got the Makeup Good to Glow highlighter and then the Good to Glow matte bronzer. For the bronzer, I'm just going to take this Real Technique brush and just kind of blend it in. I really, really hope it's not too orange. Oh, actually, it's not bad at all. I was really worried it was going to be like overly pigmented to the point where it looks muddy on my face. But this is actually looking alright. Like, it's blending really nicely. It's like super soft, like, I don't want to say a creamy consistency because it's obviously like a matte powder, but it's blending like really, really beautifully. Already, I'm actually really impressed with this little bronzer here. I actually think I would use this like on an everyday occasion. It's a really nice tone, like it's definitely not muddy. I actually kind of almost prefer the shade of it to my Hoola Benefit bronzer, which is a big statement because everyone loves that bronzer so much. I was expecting it to look so muddy and like overly pigmented and just not very nice on my face, like literally just make my face look like a giant what's it, and it really hasn't, and I really like it. Okay, then we've got the highlighter. So this highlighter is in the shade 1 Pearl Shimmer, and I love a good highlight and I like to wear a lot of highlights, so I am very interested to see how this is going to go on my face. For this, I'm just taking the highlighter little setting brush from Real Techniques. I'm really trying to use brushes that haven't been used, just so you guys can see like the actual product rather than like product that it might have been mixed with. Ooh, okay. Okay, that's a vibe. I didn't expect this. I thought it was going to be pretty rubbish, to be honest, and it's paying off really lovely. I feel like it's gone super nice with the bronzer as well. Like, they complement each other really well. It's just added to the glowiness. Like, this is a really nice glowy makeup look, and I'm really impressed with how this is looking. I decided not to get any eyeshadow because I thought I could just use the bronzer as my eyeshadow, because typically, like, on an everyday basis, that's what I tend to do anyway. I like to use the same one so that it kind of goes with the look. I'm gonna pop it on my other lid as well and just like blend it out. For this, I'm just using the Deluxe Crease brush from Real Techniques. Okay, so I've zoomed you guys in a bit more now because we're obviously going to do the eyeliner and mascara. So I'm going to start off with the Pro Liquid brown liner that I picked up. Okay, so I'm assuming, yep, it's like a little brush. Oh, I'm a bit nervous, I won't lie guys, I'm going to be honest. I'm a little bit nervous because I usually use felt tip liners. I never really use the brush ones. It's been a long time since I had, so I could really mess this up. Ooh. Okay. Okay, this is really good. I literally feel like this is requiring a massive amount of concentration because I just feel like I've got less control with a brush than I do with like a little felt tip pen. Okay, so this is what the eyeliner looks on one eye. I did just have to go off camera and just finish the wing off because the concentration faces I was pulling were another level, guys, and you did not deserve to see that. This is really nice. Like, I can really see myself using this instead of my Benefit and my Maybelline ones. Okay, I've just done the other eye and I'm gonna be honest, I literally didn't even dip back into it once. I have managed to just do both eyes with one dip of the brush in the product, which is really, really good, and to have like this pigmentation as well is amazing. Okay, now for the mascara. So I've got the Turn Up the Volume and Define Makeup Gallery Black Mascara. Now, I feel like mascaras are one of those things that you can always tell if it's a bit cheap and a bit rubbish, so I am really interested to see what it looks like. Let's have a look at the brush. Okay, the brush isn't like big and crazy, it's quite simple. Okay, I mean, I won't lie, it kind of feels a bit dry, and I know for a fact it's not been opened because it had a seal all over it, which I've literally just peeled off. Try get some more. Okay, there's a little bit more on there now. Let's give this a go. So far, I'll be honest, I'm not like blown away by this. Like, it's a bit bang average, to be honest. I don't know, like, it's not really like sticking out to me. I wouldn't say it's like super voluming or like lengthening. Kind of just feels like when you've had a mascara for a really long time and you go to use it again and it's just really dry and flaky and like nothing happens. That's what this one feels like. Okay guys, here's just a quick close-up of how the mascara is looking. I feel like it's definitely done a little bit better on this side than it has this side. I've attempted to put some on my bottom lashes. I feel like, great, I've just smudged a bit underneath my eye. Finally, for my lips, I'm going to be taking the Plump Up the Volume lip gloss, and this is in the shade Ballerina. Okay, not really too much colour payoff. I've dipped into it a few times, but it is making my lips tingle, a little bit like the Soap & Glory Sexy Mother Pucker. So if it's meant to obviously plump my lips up, which it says it does, then this could be a really good product actually. Really tingling my lips actually, which is really, really funny. Definitely feels like the Soap & Glory Sexy Mother Pucker lip glosses. And it's tingling and it's obviously working away and doing what it's supposed to do. Just to finish off, we've got the Makeup Gallery Dewy It's Showtime Prime and Fix Spray. So let's see how this goes as a bit of a setting spray. I'm gonna, oh, have I got that right? Okay. But I do kind of feel like it's made my skin look a bit glowy actually, like more glowy than it was. Definitely not a drying spray, definitely dewy like it says, and I feel like it definitely has helped to hydrate and dew up my face. Okay, so this is the completed look. I really, really hope you guys enjoyed watching me test out this Poundland range. I am overall really, really impressed with it. I love the bronzer and I love the eyeliner and the foundation. I think the highlights and the lip gloss are really, really good for £1. You definitely can't grumble. The brow gel was not for me, I'm afraid, and neither was the mascara. Concealer was also pretty good for £1, to be honest, and I did also really like the primer spray as well, the primer and set spray. Really, really good for £3 because again, that is quite cheap in comparison to some of the high-end setting sprays, so I do think that's pretty good. Overall, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I think the makeup look does look really nice and completed. Like I said, I was a little bit scared of this video. I thought that the makeup was going to be horrendous and that I wouldn't be able to go out in public and wear it. I was worried the shades might be a bit off, but to be honest, I feel like it's actually been quite a successful makeup testing video, and the only thing I don't like is the brow gel and the mascara. Other than that, I would definitely use all of these products again. So I really hope you guys enjoyed, and hopefully I will see you all very soon for another video. Bye!